Excuse me. Thank you for joining my live. Please like the video. Hey, Atankuri, how are you? You're in Europe, right? Thank you for joining the live. Please like the video. Nick Cox. Yes, there was, I have to change the dates on that. We had a snag. So it's going to be out June the 30th. My apologies, Nick Cox. You bought, did you read the book yet? And could you kindly write a review? I'd appreciate that so much. Nick, thank you for buying both. I think I saw that. I saw that. I remember the name. It's a unique name. Your name sounds like a Bond name, like a James Bond, Nick Cox. Oh, it's like a famous actor or celebrity, 007 kind of name. Am I right? Where are you, Nick? Nick, where are you? Are you like in the UK or the US? Hey, Joe Quiroz. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi. How's Montana treating you? How are the mountains? Please like the video. Up to 16 people here. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Share, share, share. Thank you for your patience, Nick. I'm actually I was going to change it last time, but I fell asleep. I do it myself, right? So awesome. It's probably about 10 p.m. in the UK. Am I correct? 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So, Nick, what do you think about the book? Have you read it? Or have you read portions of it? Would you be kind to write a review? And how do you write a review? You just go back to the download link that was sent to you. And yeah. You're working 3 weeks straight. Are you like on a rig or something? Joe, you are in Montana. Like, what would you be doing? Sorry, I don't really know like what the economy is like in Montana. Nick, what do you do in the UK? What's your line of work? And it appears you're new to crypto, correct? Nick says I read it in one go. Nick, do you know why I wrote the book? Would you like me to interview you? I'm looking for 3 people that have read the book, write me a review, and I will interview them on my channel. The reason why I wrote the book, listen, I believe God put it on my heart to write the book, was to help people in the gold rush. A gold rush is coming for crypto. There's coming a gold rush. Believe me. Believe me. Like, remember, the elite never tell you what's about to drop. They don't. They don't give you. They don't come out and say it exactly as it. They'll give clues because, by reason of how things operate between the natural and the supernatural, announcements have to be made. Announcements have to be made, but they cloak the announcement. Please like the video. There's only 5 likes to 33 people in the house. They cloud the videos. Sorry, they cloud the information. So I don't celebrate Pride Month though. I like turtles. So sorry. All right, that's good. Nick Cox. That's okay. I'm just looking for people who would like be like even if it's not on video, like a voice thing, like a podcast. But I've got quite a number of people to ask, see what they. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So that's the purpose. It's so that In 3 hours on a flight between Toronto and, say, Vancouver, 2 to 3 hour flight, 3 hour flight, you can read the book all in one shot and take steps. Shiba Inu is no longer a meme coin, in my opinion, because they've gone mainstream. They're in the top 20. And it's not just about memes. There's a strong community behind it. But, I mean, HSBC will accept your Shiba Inu for your mortgage payment, right? So, and there are about 10 national stores where Shiba Inu is accepted as tender. That's no longer a meme coin. If you see what I mean. Just Google where I can spend my Shiba Inu in the US or wherever you are. You'll be shocked. Arian 4956. Life advice from an old man like you. Okay, whatever. Arian 4956. As long as people take the advice and use it, right? Yeah, we're old. Once you cross 50 these days, but I mean, they say 50 is a new 40, I don't know. I'm not 60 yet, right? So, what I have for XRP 589, I believe 589 is a benchmark. I believe it's a benchmark. You see, the people that know about this, they're not telling you what they know. What I believe is there's a benchmark price for where a certain minimum is about to be handled, and that's at 500, 589 to 600. Hey, Mario Ortiz, what's N? Why do you say an N? What does N mean? Are you insulting me or what are you doing? Mario Ortiz. Nazgui, everything is going to be centralized. Forget about all that centralized, no centralized rubbish. The government will do whatever they want to do. You can't escape it. Nazgul, even if you're in Monero, eventually they'll come for you. You can't run away. You can't hide. Follow the money. That's what we're doing. What advice are you waiting for? Hello from Turkey. How are you in Turkey? Ashley Gonzalez, how you doing? God bless. Thank you so much, Todd Hanser. I appreciate you. Where are you, Todd? Alim Dugan. No, I don't listen to Biggie Smalls. I don't even know who that is. XRP is not a scam. It's part of a booklet from the World Bank. Only listing excellent managers. Exactly. Well, you can say CBDC, but they are not. They are actually bridge assets. TRZ. Okay, thank you for seeing me. Are you subscribed to my channel? Hey Todd, thank you so much. Are you Todd? Did you read my book? I'm looking for people who read the book to send me a review. And all they have to do is to go back to the email, the download email, and then send me a review, how they felt about the book. So if you bought it, I'd like to. Lunk, I don't know if to tell you to buy. I've had Lunk for many years. If you have it, just keep it. I think it's a good project. It has the community behind Lunk is as strong as the one behind Shiba Inu. If not for what happened to Lunk, remember Luna was sitting at like $120, some crazy amount like that, and it just fell. Yes, I am, Joshua. And what are you? Are you Nigerian too? People ask me that question all the time. You can't tell? I'm Nigerian. It's easy to tell can't you tell from my accent? What kind of advice? Marry a good wife. How old are you, Ariane? Marry a good wife, invest, work hard, stay away from crime. CBDC, how they will bridge without ledger. I can't answer that question for you. Go do your research, Nazgoil. You just told me now that you just said that it's centralized. I don't know why you are even saying that. All of the decentralized Bitcoin. Who is buying Bitcoin the most? Is it not the government? Is it not institutions? You think they want something that is. The government has their fingers in everything. Oh, you're 17, you don't have a father. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, silver is good. I used to have silver last 2 years ago. Digital. Joshua, you're from the Caribbean. Okay, that's cool. What kind of hope do you want from Spain? Is there a bear market coming, Michael Pejcik? Why do you think Ibrahim Traore is the future of Africa? The future of Africa is not just in its leaders, it's also leaders and the people rising up to do things for themselves, not depending on money from the West. What do I think about XCN? I think it's just like Zebek, but it did a run. A lot of people, influencers, when they tell you it's going to run, people run there and go and buy, and then it's following its natural course. All of them are following Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is still the leader of the pack. Joe Quiroz, thank you so much. Well, you can hope. Silver is suppressed. It's highly suppressed. Look at gold. Look at silver. Look at the price of gold. Look at the price of silver. XRP is not a scam. Thank you, Atlas Power. God bless you. XRP is not a scam. People can call it a scam all they want, but it's not. Excuse me. Please like the video. Get us to 34 likes. If you are in here and you have not liked the video, go back and like the video. Thank you so much. Likes bring the traffic. Hassan Abbas, how are you? Good to see you here. Is XRP a scam? Answer the question. Yes or no? Is it a scam? Is it a scam? I had corn today. Summer corn. It's very good. Howard Stark, God bless America and Trump. Amen to that. Who will win? BRICS or US dollar? I think the world will be balkanized. Different regions will survive by trading amongst themselves. So I don't know whether you have a winner. All you just have is that other countries will rise up to the challenge and become their own power within themselves and regional powers within themselves. But America, because they have a lot of knowledge, they're going to go back to doing things and taking care of themselves, just like they were before the Second World War in 1939, when they were dragged into the war to help the United Kingdom beat Hitler's Germany at the time. It's possible to like. You can go out and come back in. If you want to like the video, go out and come back in. That's the way to do it. Amar Ayub, I seen your video the other day. God bless you. I feel sorry for the people who don't believe in it. Amar Ayub. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I don't know. People just argue very blindly. Amar Ayub, I told people go and research Spend the Bits. Spend the Bits. SPEND THE bits.com. They are on the XRP ledger. They help Bitcoin get spent in buying groceries. Because if you try to buy groceries with your Bitcoin, the payment won't go through for 45 minutes. You'll be standing there. So Spend the Bits helps Bitcoin. That's why I said Bitcoin is useless without the XRP ledger. Yes, multipolar world instead of unipolar. Exactly. So there'll be threat from, because if you look at all the people, all the nations that have nuclear capability, they're going to coalesce around the nations around them, right? And provide security for those nations around, because, well, I have a nuclear weapon, you have nuclear weapons. So you can see Russia has nuclear weapons, China has nuclear weapons, the United States has nuclear weapons, the nuclear warheads, France, Great Britain. Now they come together. Some of those European countries have only two nuclear like they have few compared to the US. The US has the largest number of nuclear warheads, right? So, excuse me, I need a nap, but I need to talk to you guys first before I go for my nap. So I like how you said, Joshua, world polar, multipolar world instead of unipolar. Yeah. Forex motivation. Nikhil Skaria. Hi, Nikhil. How are you? Is XRP a scam? I just want to hear you guys yes or no. And if you say yes, tell me why. If you say no, tell me why. Do I believe it's a scam? No, I don't believe so. I believe it's taking time. People say it's a scam because they define crypto as 4-year cycles following Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin is up, everybody's up. When Bitcoin is down, everybody's down. So that's the knowledge they have, and they want to limit everything to that understanding. Unfortunately, you can't do that. Unfortunately for them. Oh, thank you, Coco Pops. Coco Pops says you can like when you double click the screen during the live. So by liking, you help me, right? You help me by liking. My life, where are you? How was your Sunday? What did you do today? Tell me. Let me put you on the spot, my life. Thank you for joining. It's beautiful to have you on here, always. Coco Pops, always love your presence. Thank you for being such good people. You're diversifying with crypto like this: 40% XRP, 30% Bitcoin, 30% into other potential. I think that's great. I think that's great. Yeah. Most people have their biggest bag in XRP. Future of cryptocurrency. Go buy my second book that I'm releasing on 30th of June. I want you to. It's $7.99 right now. Okay, it's $7.99. Go to just go to the my bookstore, like in the description. Just click on the main book there, the ebook. Then when you get there, you just go to the home page. You'll find a second book that is not yet released. So I have to update the information there of when it's going to be released. Bitcoin can be sanctioned. Anything can be sanctioned. It's not about, see, listen, the freedom is not in having the Bitcoin. The freedom is being wealthy. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the world that is coming is not a world where they don't know where you live, where you are off grid. Nobody can be off grid. Even if you are off grid, they'll find you. Just a few minutes, drones will pick you up just by your heat map. There's something called a heat map. They tell where you are. So nobody can really hide. Money cannot hide. The way they track oil across the world, crude oil, is how they will track money, gold, silver, everything, because it will be tokenized. They are putting us into a giant prison. But here's the thing: if you are wealthy, you don't have to eat the globe the government is giving people, because people are going to be so poor, dirt poor, and whatever the government gives is what people will eat. And the elite will make sure that they are there forever, perpetually. Most of the countries of the world will have single governments. One-party government. That's why you see the West is going towards communism, one-party government, and they give everybody food. But if you are wealthy, the likelihood for you to survive is greater. And not all countries will go that way. That is why the West will have problems and other countries around the world begin to rise, because they would adopt a different approach to governance. When will it actually go up? Do you know when it will go up? That's a very tough question. But there are indicators of when it will happen. Nobody knew XRP will go up from $50 to $2.50 and almost about $3 in November of last year. That's how we don't know whether it will go up in June or July. But there are indicators that that's likely going to happen because of regulation, because of government favoring government favor on crypto in the U.S. The U.S. is a $30 trillion market. It indeed, once it sneezes in one direction, the whole world will tend to follow. Thank you, Havis. Spearman, how are you? Thank you. Please like the video. There's 37 of you here. Thank you, Coco Pops. I appreciate you too. You are special. Are you Nigerian too, or you are from some other part of the world? Coco Pops, I'm talking to you. Best to invest in AI and crypto because these are the future, and professionals indicate massive unemployment. Exactly, Sleepy Man's Norom 55. We're all hoping, but don't just hope. Do your research. Do your research. Don't just hope and wait because you become sick, you become unwell, you'll be so upset, you'll be tired, you'll be angry when it goes. So, depending on when you, let's assume you bought it for $1.50 or $2, hold, pretend that you don't have it, go do something else. Except if you want to learn to trade crypto, just go do something else. Engage, write a book, travel, or if you can't afford it, drive an Uber for 2 days a week. It'll move your face away from XRP. Kayode Ijila, how are you? God bless you. I believe in XRP. Me too. Me too. Me too. My life. My mom thinks AI is the future, but blockchain is not. Tell her blockchain and AI and robotics are going to be integrated. They're integrated. They're integrated. Yeah. The reason why people think AI is the future, they don't think blockchain, is that nobody's telling them about blockchain. There are many people, when you say blockchain, they don't know what you're talking about. They think you're crazy. They think you're cuckoo. Because they don't want you to know. They don't want everybody to know. See, I told you, when cryptocurrency becomes the talk of town every day, the GDP of the world will grow by at least 10 times immediately. Oh, this most. I mean, okay, when I say immediately, you know what I mean. Spear Man, thank you so much. God bless you. I just got my first super chat for June 2025. So if you're interested in giving me a super chat, I appreciate it. You can also go to my buy me a coffee. I'm not on here to make to get super chats from people, but I when people give me super chats, I feel so touched because it's their hard-earned money. The people are giving something that they labored for to me, little old me. So I really, really appreciate it, and I pray that God blesses you. So I believe in XRP. Kayode Ijila, you agree? Yes, I'm glad you agree. She will see. There's nothing more I can do. Listen, all of you who are into crypto right now, please get my book. Download it for your friends. Send them a copy. I don't care. Listen, I'm telling you, there will be a gold rush. And you will tell them, I've done everything. Because some people are going to hate you. They will say, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. I know people think, oh, XRP, it cannot get to $100. Excuse me. If anybody told you that the telephone industry will go from $60 billion worldwide to 1 trillion, would you believe? Would you believe? Would you believe? That's almost 20 times. So what makes you think crypto market cannot 20x? More so, what makes it to be so massive in its market cap ability, growing ability, is speed. Remember, we used to travel by ship across the world. There was no trains, there was no aircrafts. You got onto a ship in New York, and then you stayed several months in the ship, vomiting until you arrived where you were going. Do you see what I'm saying? So, so that's the way it is, right? No, don't bother. Just let her be. It's when it starts happening and she sees you say, so how can I buy this crypto? I'm telling you the truth. People are approaching me. I am coaching 70-plus-year-old people. A man who is 75 approached me too and said, I heard you are teaching crypto. Please, can you show me? Because, when people Who used to buy milk at $1.99, $1.50, are buying milk now at $6.15. I'm talking of Canadian dollars. US dollars is different, but it's still up, right? Their groceries that used to be $250 is now $600, $400, $500. If they try to buy organic, 600. If they are not buying organic, it's 450. They're waking up. You know? So, do you know Jesus Christ personally? Yes, I do. Karate is life. Do you use your karate to serve Jesus Christ? Karate is life. You know, and what's funny, Coyote Ijila? Why is everyone surprised by inflation? It's not about being surprised by inflation. How old are you? When somebody used to buy, it's not surprise, it's concern, it's worry, thinking they will not be able to afford things. You have somebody on a fixed income who's retired at 65. They have $1 million, but their $1 million in their nest egg is giving them a 7% return of $70,000. But then they suddenly realize, oh my goodness, the 70,000 rent is already $2,000 because they don't own a home anymore. That's part of their nest egg. They sold their home, no mortgage, put it in an REIT and some in retirement savings, 401k, all of those things. So now they are drawing between 5 and 7%, depending on the investment vehicle that they have chosen and how the hybrid. Most investments are hybridizing different hedge funds, different things, government, especially when the government tells you, the same government that tells you where to put your money for investment, so that when you are 65, you can draw it and live a happily life ever after. Live happily ever after. They are the same ones who have spent the money in COVID and they have put people under a yoke for years to come. Debt we cannot pay. In fact, crypto is one of the ways that nations of the world are going to pay the debt. So it's not about being surprised. You see what I'm saying? So, no retirement, we keep working. And people really retire from their work, but you don't retire from being who you are. You, as a grandparent, you have time for your children. You have time. So if you are working in, excuse me, the bank, and you retire, then you say, "Oh, you are retired from the bank." But we don't retire from life. Yes, worried, concerned. It's like, okay, what's going to happen? How do we, you know, and there's some surprise because they were not expecting it to be that high. If your milk goes from $3 to $6, that's 100%. And people are still raising kids. They're concerned. Exactly. In Nigeria, a loaf of bread went like it was crazy. You have things that went up by 1,000%. Percent. You have taxis are expensive to go on. It's life is hard for people, and the income is fixed. So you get a retired person whose income is fixed. Where are they gonna get extra money to do investment? So crypto is one of the ways out, because if you are 70 or you're 65 or you're 55 or in my age range, and you take $5,000 out of your retirement fund and you put it in some cryptos, if you put half of it in WikiCat, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. France is pushing, is it 70 or 65 or whatever? Yeah, I mean, people have to prepare because they know inflation is happening. They have to adapt. Yes, you have to adapt. But if you have three children that are still young and growing, then you have to adapt. How do you adapt? You get a car, drive an Uber. So people are working more, but it's also increasing stress and it's making people crazy, and they fight in their marriages. But you are right, but you have to adapt, because the reality is that change has to come and you have to handle change somehow. I'm talking to you, I'm part of it. My taxes have gone up. I live in an area, I live on an acreage, I pay high taxes. you know so this is the reality of life. So XRP is not a scam. The crypto industry is not a scam. Are there scams in the crypto industry? Yes, there are. Are they all scams? No, they're not. They're not all scams. That's why 99.9% of cryptos will go away. If you go to Dex Screener, a new crypto is released almost every 30 minutes. It's crazy. So those cryptos are not going to survive. They're not. They're not going to survive. You see what I'm saying? I'm surprised there are no BTC bros in the house today. No BTC people. Where are they? Usually they like to come in and say, oh, XRP is pump and dump. Why do you say so? Skirt. Why do you say it's a pump and dump? I like God SETI. God SETI, you have been revealed to, God has revealed it to you. Simple. Skirt is the only one that has gone through a court case. Show me one other crypto that has gone through a 4-year court case. That is why people can't see. Why are they chasing that one crypto? Why is the government after just one crypto? Why not Ethereum? Why not this one? Why not that one? Why one crypto? Some people are no longer buying a coffee every day, Goko. Don't be insensitive. Some people are not buying coffee every day. Some people can't afford to live. It's not what you are thinking. The government is going to give people globe to eat. People are in trouble. By 2030, if you make only $50,000, less than $50,000 a year, you are poor. You are dirt poor. Because when one apple is going to be like maybe $10. You see what I'm saying? So people will not be able to eat properly. And they are controlling the food production. You go to the toilet now because of climate change, you can't wash your hands. You put your hand under the toilet, it goes under the sink, it goes and stops. And stop, like in the aircraft. And there's a lot of water, but no, climate change. Whatever the elite billionaires who control the world, whatever they say, one person controls all the travel industry, one person controls all the half of the food industry. Like it's crazy. This is what's happening in the world. And they're making life difficult because many of them are not godly. They don't care about people. They care about profit, and they look around and say, oh, that person you are wasting. But the shower, you go to a place in the hotel, the shower is so tiny, it doesn't, to save water, to save the planet. But in their own homes, the shower is as wide as a satellite dish. And they stand under the shower and they can stay there for 2 hours. Their children stay there in the shower for 2 hours. They don't care. They have sauna in their house. The thing they say you shouldn't do is what they are doing. They travel by plane. But look at how much it costs to fly on an aircraft today just fly from here, from where I am to Houston. I want to go to Houston with my wife. And I looked at the ticket. I said, my goodness, we never used to pay so much from Canada to the US. What's going on? Go and find out who controls the air industry. Go and find out who owns Expedia, who owns, hotels.com, some of these companies, 5 of them are owned by one person. Look at the rental cars, rental companies, 3 or 4 of them are owned by one person. National, Enterprise, whatever, about 3, 4 in the airport are owned by one family, private. They are buying up everything. And not all of them have good intentions. They think it's a good intention because they have a view of how the world should be. They think the world should be controlled. They decide what you eat. They decide when you sleep. They decide when you wake up. They decide where you travel to, because if you travel too much, you will make the atmosphere to be polluted. Climate change. My life. Man, your comments get me every time. My life, I'm sure if I met you in real life, I think you don't have many words. Tell me, am I right or wrong? I don't think you're a wordy person. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but straight to the point. Hafiz Majid. Some people are not buying coffee to buy one XRP. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I agree. But what I'm saying is we should not be sensitive. There are people who are just stuck. They're stuck. I know somebody who was laid off just the other day because their work has been moved to India. So here they pay them over 120,000. In India, they don't have to pay 120,000. So they're shipping all the IT jobs to India, to Sri Lanka, to Indonesia, Malaysia, where they can pay less. I don't need to know how much XRP you have. Spend it, spits and truth. Please, I'm going to delete your comment. I don't need you telling me how much XRP you have. I don't want to know. Thank you so much. Please, nobody should tell us how many XRP they have here. We're not interested. It's not safe for you, so don't come on my channel and tell us how many you have. Let's discuss it. XRP is not a scam, Maximus. Revati Shavan, Bitcoin. I don't care much about Bitcoin right now. It's $100,000. So why do I care about it? I care about altcoins that can help me maximize my investment at this point. Does that make sense? That's what I care about. Louis Mello, XRP is a scam? Why? Why do you say so, Louis Mello? Why is it a scam? Are you a Bitcoin maxi? XRP is good for investment. Yes, it is. Hey, greetings to you, my Nigerian, my whatever nephew. Where are you from? Gasino GST. What part of the world are you from? Are you Canadian? Are you American? Are you Indian? Let me know. Louis Mello. You said, Louis, I don't understand. Oh, okay. You said, I thought you were like on the side. I don't believe it's a scam, but my title is it a scam? Come and tell me if it's a scam or not, right? So SPX 6900, I don't know what that is. MC, I don't know what that is. It's very good, Louis Mello. Oh, Casino GST. Okay, that's awesome. Louis Mello, no way. Like, again, there's no... I don't see it as a bad investment, right? If you bought it at $1,000. But it's a bad investment if you buy it now and you don't have $100,000. And if you have $100,000, why are you buying Bitcoin? Why don't you buy something that you can spread your money, spread your risk, you know, spread your risk, and have an opportunity of exploding your investment? That would be the best thing to do, in my own opinion, right? Honestly, I don't know. What would you do? That's what I would do. That's what I would do, yeah. Hey, Bear, let's go out for a walk. We're going to take him out for a walk. Hey, Bear, bring it here. Come here. My neighbors are having fun at their pool. So I don't have a pool. Family by XRP, Hedera, QNT, XLM Stella. Yes, I like those ones. XLM Stella is a good buy. See, did I tell you guys I was staining my deck? There you go. I did a good job, don't you think? Good job, eh? Stained it really good. I invest in XRP and HBAR. Greetings from Amsterdam. Hey, Jack M, how you doing? I think you've been on. Are you subscribed to my channel? Please, if you are new to crypto and you have not bought my ebook, go and download the ebook. It'll do you good. People have been writing amazing reviews. I will post one of the reviews so that you see what people have said about the book. It's a small, simple book, straightforward. It's designed to help people because the gold rush is coming. The crypto gold rush will be crazy, and people have to get in on time to be able to get as much, to be able to move quickly and buy into an investment for themselves. No, QNT is excellent. I think QNT will go to $25,000, one QNT. That's what I believe. I believe one QNT will go into $25,000. So, yeah. One QNT will hit $25,000 one day. I don't know when. Adios. Blessings. Keep it up. All right. God bless you. Thank you for joining, Joe Quiroz. Jack M. Yes, I've been before on your channel, sir. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You know what? We've been growing at 1,000 subscribers a month. The book is, if you go on Jack M, just go on my description, click on the description there, and you see the book is there. The book is right there in the description. And then I have one coming out soon. I will do a live about it. And I'll ask people if they're interested to buy a copy for $7.99. And then it'll be $12.99. Oh, $7.99. Then when it's released, it'll go up to $18.99. I just want to give my channel members, my subscribers, the opportunity to have the book. Where's my dog? Okay. Hey, what are you doing? You're peeing against that tree? Come here. See? Hey, come here. Bear, sit down. Come. He's excited. He has not been out all day. Come, I'll throw you that. I'll throw you that thing. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Good, 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 good. All right. Now you go. Go. Ah. Casino GST, set an appointment. Give me, you can book a 1 hour call with me. 1 hour of my time for you is $250. But if you want something else, I could arrange it with you. Send me an email. Go to my description, scroll to the bottom. You see my email there. I have an iCloud email. Just send me an email. QNT XRP XLM HBAR. Yes. Weston Blair said hi. Hey Weston, how you doing? God bless. Good to see you on here. Are you a subscriber to the channel or you're just passing through? Let me know. Bear, inside. Bear. I gotta get my dog to go inside because he's I don't want him going to the neighbors. The neighbors have a dog, and he always likes to go running around to get in their house. Yeah. Weston Bless said hi. Weston, where are you joining us from? Weston, what part of the world are you in? Super Mario, where have you been? Super Mario. Sakani Shirinza, good evening. Where are you from? Are you in Zimbabwe? I try to understand how to trade FX and trade futures. I don't do that, Luis Melo. Sorry. Casino GST, yes. No, so it's up to you. Like, again, you can buy my book, but they won't read it. But if you have never downloaded my book, Casino, download it. It might be a blessing to you. It's a very simple book. It's for newbies or for people who have been into crypto and they just want to have a better foundational understanding of crypto. Like your parents, if I spend time with them, I say, why don't you put 1,000 in and forget about it? Hey, Weston, what part of the UK? I've been all over the United Kingdom except not Yorkshire. What's this other place? Oh, yeah, I forget the name. Hey, Luis Melo. Oh, you are in Portugal, eh? I have friends who have been looking. My cousin one time was thinking of moving to Portugal after he retired. I think he was 62. Kolapo Fumilayo, how you doing? Are you the one in Ohio or where are you? I think I saw you on my live yesterday, but thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everyone. And thank you for the super chat. If you want to give a super chat, please feel free to do so. I receive it with love. I appreciate it. Somebody already opened the month of June with a nice super chat. So that will give me a very nice coffee this week. Mobile detailing. What car did you detail today? Tell me it's a Mercedes 500 SEL. Okay, you're working in Northern Ireland. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Are you in the oil field, Lewis? Hey, Craig, how you doing, Craig? How's life with you? How are you guys coping in the UK with the new rules, the laws, and you guys? There's this guy called Ade, right? He has a channel. I watch Ade too. I subscribe to his channel. John 3:16, Kid Ahmed. I believe in John 3:16. Thank you very much. Yes, Fumilayo. I know you're in the US. We were speaking Yoruba yesterday, right? Was it not you? No, it's not a scam, JJP. I'm just asking the question to have a conversation. It's never a scam. How can a scam have 1,700 non-disclosure agreements? How can a scam company have 300 working agreements with central banks across the world? 176 central banks and 300 other banks. How can a scam company be sitting on the management board of the ISO 222 registration? Lancashire. Okay, Northwest. Excellent. Yes, Ade is great. Oh, thank you, JJP. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Please, all of you, kindly buy my upcoming book. If you have been in crypto for a while and you just want some more information, I have a book coming. It's an ebook. It's $7.99 right now as a pre-order before June 30th. It's from June 1 to June 30th is $7.99, and then from July 1 it changes to $18.99. That's when I will release it, and then when the audio is out, it goes to $24.99. I usually give a PDF, an EPUB, and I also would give a yeah. I also would give a keyword also for those who are new to crypto. It's only Weston Blair, I'm telling you. But Weston, can you tell me something? How are those of you in UK, like the crypto communities in UK, how are you planning to address the tax rules and all of that? What are you guys doing? Craig said, I do hold XRP, but people got to have a diverse. Somebody, come on, celebrate Craig. This is one of the best comments for today. Craig says, I do hold XRP, but people got to have a diverse. But this is the problem. People just put their face on one thing because somebody told them prophecy, oh, it's going to be this and that. No, you got to have diversity, diverse portfolio. You see, let's say you have Flare. Let's say you have 10,000, 20,000, whatever Flare. And Flare goes to 30 cents. That will take your eyes off your XRP. You don't have to get rid of it. You don't have to sell it. XRP is like buying land before the airport is built on the land. Do you ever see the people who own land near the airport selling it? They lease it to the hotels. If it's not expropriated, they lease it to the hotels. They lease it to the car parking authorities, or companies. They lease. And this is a life lease, 100 years. Excuse me. Craig, thank you for that comment. Appreciate it. Okay. Sorry, insects are nipping at me here and there. I think it's going to be double digits, $33, 33.3333. People say they don't like that number. That's what I think. I just have my personal convictions that XRP cannot be less than $27 to $40 at the end of the year. It's going to shoot up. And if it doesn't happen, it is suppression. It is suppression if it doesn't happen. But how can it not happen if XRP is going to be used? Some people say, oh, there's a private XRP ledger and a public XRP ledger, and the XRPs on it are different. That's not true. There's a private ledger because you can't put all the banks' dirty linen. No, that's not. You can't put all the banks' business in the public arena. Let me ask you a question. Please, let me ask you a question. Those who say that there's a private price for XRP on the private ledger and a public price for XRP on the private ledger. So now, if you were, if a bank wants to go and buy paper for the printer in the bank office, do they necessarily have to pay extra money to buy because they are a bank? I don't think so. They may pay a premium to have a contractor supply them a certain grade of paper, but the price is likely going to be the same. It's the premium they pay to have somebody do the work for them. And if you went to Staples and bought your paper, it's the same price. I don't believe people pay more just because they are a bank or whatever. They try to cut costs in whatever way. Toilet paper, they buy commercial. It may be commercial grade, likely. If you go to the commercial grade, they will sell it to you at the same price. If you bought a computer, it's the same price that the banks go to buy. The only thing is that they buy way more. And they pay a premium to have a contractor who's an expert take care of it. That's why they load the different computers. It's the same price, but instead of paying directly, what they do, they hide the cost of the premium that they are paying to have a consultant do everything for them on that computer. It's the same price. So XRP Ripple is consulting for the banks and the central banks, providing them with CBDCs, providing them with the software, maintaining the software and all of that. Then they send, so the price, they charge a fee. But all you pay to own the XRP as an investor is what you pay to buy it on the exchange and what you pay to sell it on the exchange. So you're buying a piece of technology. The price cannot be different. I don't believe that it's bad to have XRP. I just don't think it's wise, because depending on how much you have, if you have only 1,000 XRP and it gets to $100, you have 100,000. You will want to sell some of it, but if you have other ones, then you can do some other things. That's fine if that's what you choose to do. No problem. Christ is King. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you so much. If you are new to crypto, go to my description and download the book. It's $18.99. It's Crypto Made Easy. Buy, store, grow your investment with confidence. Excuse me, by A.M. Hezekiah. You're a crypto millionaire. All right. Congratulations. I really like that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well done. But you know, I don't really like people telling us about being crypto millionaires on here, just because it's my channel and I don't want anyone looking at you off my channel and then, you know, doxing you or whatever. I'm not comfortable with that. So I'd rather just keep that to myself. And but I'm happy people have made profit. When people are like, oh, XRP is useless. How is it useless? From last year to now, it delivered over 350%. If you took profit, you are good. My wife took some profit, and I know how good that did for her. You couldn't believe the amount of money you have from putting $500 into XRP when it was 30 cents. Now you are selling a few of it for what? A couple $1,000s. It's really nice to see. The only thing XRP counts is my patience, Daniel. Oh, I own stocks, AI and quantum. Okay, and a lot of crypto, mostly Bitcoin. And okay, that's good. That's good. I know a guy who lives off Bitcoin. He's very comfortable. He told me the next all-time high is going to take 4 years of expenses. He did it in the last bull run. So, Christ is King. Thanks, bud. Yeah. Thank you too. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're an Eagles fan. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's fine. This run will grow by utility. There are Louis Mello. I agree with you, but I want to add. Can I add something? I think it will grow by 3 things or 4 things. Number 1, utility. Number 2, that's utility based on adoption, right? Number 2, the cycle. The Bitcoin cycle is still there. It'll still cause money to flow into the altcoins, right? Because remember, Ethereum is now outperforming Bitcoin, which is a very good sign of things to come. Then you've got your meme, the memology. The meme coins are going right now. Those ones also, when they are done their steam, then you're going to find that the money will flow. Look at the $12.5 billion, $12.6 billion on Solana meme coins only. Solana is 99.5 billion market cap, but its own meme world is worth $12 billion. You think that Solana doesn't know what it's doing? They know it looks stupid. They know it looks like a criminal enterprise when people are releasing meme coins every 30 minutes. The reason why they are keeping it that way is because they know that when regulation comes, it will wipe out all of that, but it will do something for them. The 12 billion has to go somewhere. And they'll provide the bridge for the 12 billion to come into Solana or go elsewhere with their eyes watching that fund. Do you see what I'm saying? These people are smart. It's a jungle. So everybody's taking advantage of the fact that it's a jungle. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. Super chats are welcome. If you want, that's fine. Do I think XRP is bigger than Quant? So right now, it's not about which is bigger. It's about what is going to do me well. Miami boy. So, Miami boy, if you have $1,000 now and you invest it in Quant, you can only buy 10 Quant, not even 10 up to 10. You buy 8.5 or 9 Quant. That 9 Quant gets to 50,000. That's what? 450,000. But you have $1,000 and you want to buy XRP, okay? So you buy, it will give you 300, or how many XRP would it give you? It'll give you maybe 400 XRP or 300 and something XRP. Now, if XRP gets to 5,000 for one, that's already 1.5 million. Do you see what I'm saying? So it again, the question is, how much are you willing to invest, and how long are you willing to wait? How long are you willing to wait? Wow. Why do I believe that XRP will get? In fact, at 1,000, you already have 300,000. So maybe you want to go with Quant. I don't know. This is all that. There's no guarantee that Quant will get to 25,000. I don't know. But look at Quant. It's got only 14 million on it, right? So it will explode. These cryptos are not yet doing the work they are designed to do. You got to remember that. So yeah. No demand. From media, no, I won't buy BTC. Sorry, I will buy BTC after I make money from. I have some Bitcoin, but it makes more sense for me to put the money I have. I can't have $500 and put it in Bitcoin. It's not going to do anything for me. DAG is a hidden gem. I agree. So Fromedi, thank you for your advice, but no. Cello is a nice blockchain. Okay, that's good. No, I didn't have a donut. I had a donut yesterday. I told you, Tommy. You came on here. Thank you for your. Well, I think you gave me super chat yesterday. I appreciate it so much. Buy Zebek now. Well, people can choose to buy whatever they want. Thank you for the advertising, Jack Don. Zebek is a good project. Ayobami Okanla, there is more to XRP than just the fundamental we see. Exactly, Ayobami. If you've studied it, you'll be amazed, right? Raphael, Michael Ugochukwu, how do you see ADA? Excellent project. ADA is one of the ISO coins. Did you know that? Abdulaziz, why am I a great YouTuber? My life, I don't like what you do. My life, I don't like what you do. I'm going to report you to the moderators. You will hide and watch everybody's comment. Then you shoot a bullet through. Ah, God, I like some of my YouTube, some of my my subscribers. They just have personality. It's just interesting. You just show up. LOL, LOL. Oh God. Egebula Anthony. XRP will do wonders this time around. No one can predict how much it will explode to. But you know what? So the issue of prediction, I really believe the problem is that we don't have access to the software and how the algorithm is written. You know, a developer can write an algorithm into a software and say, when the flow gets to 1 trillion, the price will be automatically adjusted on the ledger for the native chain, native asset, to $589. When it gets to 2 trillion, adjust the price. I have the calculator. I have the XRP calculator. I have used it. I have access to it, but now I had access to it, but then it was denied. So I created a video. It's actually $37.99 in the description if you want to watch that video, as well as the course that I created for it to show people how it gets to the high values. If you search for it, you won't find it, but you can do what you want. Thank you, Fromedi. I like your approach. I like it when people say, okay, I agree with you, you have a good idea, or I don't agree with you, but it's okay, you can live your life. Because sometimes people say, oh, do this. I've bought Bitcoin, I've owned Bitcoin, and I still own Bitcoin. But I'm not an Bitcoin only maxi. I don't believe Bitcoin is the only thing. Kayode Ijila, yeah, exactly. It's more than what we see. Zebek is a coin, Louis. What are you? You have been sleeping, Louis? Just Google Zebek. You can get it on KuCoin. You can get it also on, but go on ChatGPT or Grok and tell them to tell you in 200 words everything about Zebek, so that they don't pour 10 pages on you. No. It's a crypto. It's ZBCN. Zebek is the blockchain and the company. Abdulaziz, I'm glad you are here. Thank you for joining. Ultimate Connections, we don't need to know how many Zebek you hold. Keep it to yourself for safety. Thank you, guys. Please, let's keep those to ourselves. My life, I believe the XRP price will increase gradually. Oh, this is one of the best comments. I wrote an article once on XRP to myself, then I later published it. XRP price will increase gradually and it is predetermined. It is predetermined, my friends. It is predetermined. I will actually go and dig up that article, repost it on my Buy Me a Coffee page, and people can read it. I don't see, these people have already determined how much this thing is going to be. And Louis Jackson found documents in 2023 that showed how much they're going to pay. And then he scrubbed it. I'm not going to tell you more than I've said just now. I'm done. That's why some things are behind a paywall. Because it's safer. We don't want to lose our channel. I don't think you lose your channel, but it can be limited. I don't know who does it, but it's not the same. At one time, bots were attacking me like no man. When I was in Nigeria on my way back, the bots were serious. So I had to go to the community and start dealing with them. And if you look at the... No, I'm not going to say it. But the question I'm going to ask, why is it that the XRP channels get so much attack from bots? Why? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Look at Ade's channel. And when those bots come, they suppress the views. And if you don't know what to do about it, look at David's channel, David Digital Outlook. The bots came like crazy. And some of the YouTubers, they don't engage with their community. They don't talk to their subscribers. They just do their video and they go. People ask them questions, they don't even answer. So when people see bots on their channel, they also don't care. They just walk away. But I told people here, if you catch a bot, report them for me. And we've been working well together on that. You are welcome, Louis. I appreciate you. Raphael, Michael Ogochukwu, you have to do your own research. I can't tell you that because if I do, you'll be depending on what I said. Yeah, go to stocks and crypto, stocks and crypto something. The guy there does that kind of thing. I don't. I'm a pastor first. I'm a minister of the gospel. I have to be very careful. People are going to say, "Oh, you told us this," and it didn't happen. So, but I can just tell you that focus on the ISO coins. And yeah, you should be fine. Buy WikiCat. It'll be good. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Yes, that's what David short Rambo. David Short said so. Hey, Robin, Fireside Grace, the prophet is here. Actually, I'm going to interview him on my channel. We've been wanting to do that, but it's been busy for him and myself. I went to Nigeria to bury my mother-in-law. So, Fireside Grace, I will be coming to you. And actually, I'll send you a text today and see what works for you sooner than later. You know, are we still early? I don't know. I think we're not late. Neither are we. I think we are still. When you say we are early, here's my idea of it. If you have 1,000 XRP, 2 years ago you were considered on the like bottom rung. Now, because of the price increase, you are like up there. 3,000 XRP is actually now the 10%. You see what I mean? So XRP is not a scam. No, my life. I'm not sure if I answered your question. Yeah, yeah. The Lord is waking people up because what's happening is that the spirit of the Antichrist is is pushing finances towards the children of Baal, the sons of the sons of Baal of Baal. So what's happening is that when the people of the world have a lot of money, they use it to serve the enemy, and so God always creates a wealth transfer. Pharaoh had all the wealth. God took the wealth from Pharaoh and gave it to to the Israelites. So that's it. Dan Kulani, Zebek, or XRP? No, it's neither. No, you can have XRP and then you can enjoy Zebek for the gains and put it back into XRP or hold it for the long term. Yes, it's the right of a lifetime. Dan Kulani, Jack Don, XRP, XRP. Those are good ones. Thank you, Jack Don, for listing those. Hi, Ed Eaglin. Are you a subscriber? Subscribe. If you are new, please download my ebook, Crypto Made Easy, 1899. Crypto Made Easy. Buy, store, and grow your investment with confidence. Peter B said hi. Hey, Peter, how are you doing? God bless you. Thank you for coming on. Peter, where are you coming from? Please tell us, every one of you, where are you guys joining from? Those that I don't know already. Miami boy, how big you think one gonna be? I already said that. I think one is going to go to $25,000 for each one because remember, Quant has only 14 pieces, 14 million Quant, even half of less than, just a little over half of Bitcoin. Louis Mello, just go to description, click on the description, scroll down. My life, please, can you help me? Do you have a link to my book? Is it available? Can you see it on the thing there and just post it? I don't have my second phone here. I don't know how to do anything with this one here. So if you can help me, I'd appreciate it. Or anybody who can put the link on there. Louis Velo, Louis. So just click on the description and the book is there. You know how to click on the description where it says more on my channel? Click on the more and you just see. It's the second thing on the channel, on the description. Sean View, how you doing? Good to see you. Souls, everything. Zebek is nothing compared. Of course, it is not compared to XRP, but it's a good project. You can invest if you like. You are the captain now, Frostman. Carl Winslow, what's that? Yeah, if you can, my life, I'd appreciate it. If not, don't worry. Sui is a nice coin, Raphael. Yes, very nice coin. Yeah, yeah. God bless you, Raphael. Thank you so much for joining. I was in Nigeria 2 weeks ago. Ebebula, I don't know if I want to exit into BTC. I think I prefer to see exiting into RLUSD. So for those of you who are in Ripple, sorry, in XRP, I want to encourage you to download the Zaman wallet, because it's an XRP proprietary wallet, and they do, it's on the XRP ledger. So, and you set your trust line to connect to RLUSD so that you can easily move, because the liquidity on RLUSD will grow. The liquidity will explode, and they are doing it properly. They are not behaving like USDT. Then if Ripple is also able to buy USDC, you can now connect a trust line on Zaman to USDC. And I think Zaman is going to have their own like card where you can spend your gains from XRP. And they are going to introduce certain things, maybe not now, things like staking on. I don't know what kind of staking they will do, but it's going to happen. As regulation comes on, you're going to see the XRP ledger become more versatile with dApps and all those types of things, and even some memes in the future. Big timer, no, it is not a scam. And the reason why it's not a scam is because of all of the NDAs it has with banks, all of the no other, tell me which other crypto has been through 4 years of a court case with the government. None. Google was in a court case with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Tesla was in a court case with the SEC. I know. Big timer is trolling. But it helps us have a good conversation. Yes, Peter Conway, no problem. I already replied you. No need to say sorry 3 times. But that's okay. I don't know. Double digits. Zebek is pumping. That's good. Do you know why Zebek is pumping? I don't know. Yeah, so do you think and that's why they are the crypto. They are the king. They will crown Bitcoin as king for a reason. Big time. No, stock market is not much better. It's just been around for a long time. The stock market will be tokenized. Did you know that? So is it sologenic or which one will be tokenizing the stock market? Big timer. I want you to go to ChatGPT and Grok and ask them, will the stock market be tokenized? Just ask that question. Secondly, big timer, I want you to ask Grok. Ask him, what is spend the bits? Spend the bits. Bitcoin is useless in the future without XRP ledger. The only way you're going to be able to spend your Bitcoin every day fast to buy coffee and it goes in 3 seconds is to use the XRP ledger. Go and Google, not Google, go to Grok. Grok will go to 15 websites and bring you the information. I'm giving it for free. For free. Yes. The reason why it's disappointing you, Dreamstorm, the reason why it's disappointing you is very simple. It's disappointing you. Nobody is paying anybody talking about XRP. There's as many Bitcoin people online too talking about Bitcoin. But XRP the interest is increasing. What are you talking about, Dreamstorm? Go back to 2020 and see how many XRP wallets were there. Now come to 2025 and see how many wallets there are. The wallets have exploded. It therefore means that there are more people interested in the crypto. Why are they interested in the crypto? Nobody talks about Bitcoin. There's a Bitcoin conference. Why is there a Bitcoin conference and there shouldn't be an XRP conference? Did you know that in 2017, they researched, Susan Athey and Robert Michnick did a research on XRP and Bitcoin because Bitcoin was created with so many problems. So XRP was the replacement. So they decided that, no, we're not going to replace Bitcoin because it's stupid to do. If you think that Bitcoin was created by somebody in the sky that we don't see, an angel or something, then you've been fooled. The National Security Agency is behind Bitcoin. You better find out. If you think that it's just going, you think the government will buy something they don't know about? You think that China will buy something they don't know about? You think that the Five Eyes know who created Bitcoin. It is the people on the street who don't know what's going on. So XRP was the follow-up to the beta test coin. The PDF is available. I only show it in my course. I don't send it to anybody. It's $37.99. You go on there, you see it. And I did it deliberately because I don't want to be limited. I'm not the only one who has the information. Many people have the information. But if you are, it's like Republican and Democrat. If Republicans are in government, they steal the money. If Democrats are in government, they steal the money. Nobody's life gets better. If you don't plan for your life, they ruin your life. That is how the Bitcoin and XRP argument is. If you bought Bitcoin when it was 1,000, you'll be wealthy today. The same thing, if you buy XRP at $2 today, you'll be wealthy. What if you a dream storm, stop calling people cult. If you were in court for 4 years, you will be homeless by now. If you are in court for 4 years and they dragged you through the mud, you will be homeless. In fact, you will run mental. You will be running on the street without combing your hair. Have you asked yourself why they would attack one company like that for 4 years? It's because you don't know history. Google was attacked by SEC. Tesla attacked by SEC. Amazon attacked by SEC. All the biggest companies in the world today that have created billionaires and millionaires were attacked by the SEC. That's how they make their money. And they drag it on. Short Rambo, thank you very much. Flesh and Blood has not revealed that to you. If people think that retail is anything, retail is just holding. We are like people that bought a land near a lake, praying for the day people will come and build near that lake so that we can make our money. That's what we are. We're just small fry in this whole thing. And when I say small fry, I don't mean it in a bad way. You can really get very wealthy being smart and buying land by a lake and keeping it, a beautiful lake. You buy a 3 lots, and you keep it, 60,000 per lot. One day somebody comes and you sell each lot for $150,000. And you keep the third one. You sell for 300, you keep the third one. You build on the third lot a beautiful $300,000 lake house, and then you put a boat, whatever there, and guess what happens? People will start renting it from you. Each one is 1 acre. People will start renting it and renting it and renting it from you. I just gave that price for just us to, you can make an Airbnb, you can do anything you want with it, and then your family can go there 3 times a year to enjoy. You make it winterized, you make it all year round. When the lake is frozen, people can ski on it. When it's not frozen, people can come and shoot movies in your lake house. Because you bought 3 lots for 60,000 each. That's exactly how XRP is today. Hey, Crovert, how are you? I'm a fast-talking capsules, man. Carlos Romero, get out of here. I'm a used car salesman. No, I'm not a used car. Get out of here. What do you mean? I am naturally a fast talker. Some of us talk fast. Some of us talk slow. So don't give me that used salesman. I'm going to time you out. You're talking crap. They attack them because they themselves weren't ready, not the company. Both are trying to get ready, but they had to do what they had to do. It's all, and in fact, that is a scam. It's a lawsuit that is a scam. If you don't know that, look at if Trump arrests people, they get a injunction right away to block him. If the government wants the case to end tomorrow, 6 a.m., it will end. Leonard Webben, where are you from? Are you in Germany or UK? Where are you? DT981, what are you saying? 1 million meme coins. Thank you so much. Nate, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it so much. ETF for XRP is coming, so we hope it comes this year. You know what? ETF, no ETF, anything else. Listen, all of this, in my opinion, are important, but the real deal is the design. What it is designed to do. 3 things. Number 1, cross-border payments, releasing the nostro vostro of 30 trillion across the world, with US having the higher portion. That will automatically release $30 trillion into the world economy. US benefiting out of that because no need to hold that again. That's number 1, cross-border payment. Number 2 is the release. So cross-border payments, bringing the price down. Have you ever tried sending $1,000 with Bitcoin? You will pay about $20 to $30 as your fee. Have you tried doing business with Ethereum? For $20 business, you pay $5. It's crazy expensive. So XRP, you send $10,000, you will pay 0.00002. as your fee. Cheap. If you send Bitcoin over the XRP ledger, we spend the bits, you spend 0.00005. Less than a cent. But the Bitcoin Maxis won't tell you. Max Kaiser won't tell you. Michael Saylor won't tell you, because they are trapped at the top with Bitcoin. They need you. They need 10 million people to spend $250 to get them out of their trap. Did you hear what I just said? They are up their trap. Can you buy 100,000 Bitcoin? How many of you here can afford one Bitcoin for 100,000? How many of you? And so they are telling you, come on. Michael Saylor said last week, he said, if 2 weeks ago, if you're not buying, no, last week, if you're not buying Bitcoin at the top, you are leaving money on the table. This is the same Michael Saylor 20 years ago who was responsible for the collapse, losing many people billions of dollars. You remember Michael Saylor? He was also part of the .com era. Now everybody is getting Fox News. They bring him on. CNN brings him on. Everybody thinks that he will write a book and he's a hero now. People who don't know history are bound to do what? To repeat it. No, it will make it irrelevant. DT981. See, the Ethereum, all of this, Solana, look at Solana, it crashes all the time. But it's not going anywhere because the elite don't give up their own. It's their own. They have to have their own. Come on. And we are going to a market economy of well over 20 trillion for crypto alone within the next 1 to 2 years. And then from there, it will grow to 500 trillion. Crypto is going to explode the world economy the way computers exploded the world economy by several margins, the way that air travel exploded the world GDP, the way the discovery of oil exploded the world GDP, the way wireless telecommunications, like I'm doing now, exploded the world GDP from, the market cap of telephone industry from 60 billion in the 1980s and 1990s to what? Late 1990s to 1 trillion today. This thing I'm holding in my hand, this industry is worth over 1 trillion. It used to be 60 billion. Why do you ask me how many XRP do I have? I don't have a lot. Why? That's a silly question. Don't ask me that kind of question. We don't ask those questions here. We don't talk about how XRP. I should make rules for this channel. Don't ask people how much they have. Don't tell us how much you have. We're not interested. We want you to do well. We want you to be happy. We want you to have a long life. We want your wife, your children, your husband to do well. He was the biggest investment loser in the early 2000s. And those people who are 23 now are sitting, oh, Michael Saylor is going to say something. Oh, my goodness, look at, he has white hair. He knows everything. Not everybody who has white hair knows everything. See, I've not said Bitcoin is bad. I'm just telling you that, have you asked yourself, the whole world is buying something that nobody knows who created it. Who created it? Satoshi. We don't know who Satoshi is. But China is buying Bitcoin. America wants to buy. Everybody wants to buy Bitcoin. So am I saying it's wrong to buy? I'm just saying it's so. If the US government and some other international agencies are not part of the Bitcoin, it won't be what it is. Who can keep a secret like that? It's the government. If it was somebody, they would have gone and found the person out. It's the government. Who is Satoshi Kiflo? Defined energy, I don't know. How are you, my brother? I don't know. I don't know. Now you know. But let me tell you, Ethereum has a future. Do you know Ethereum's future is dependent on Ripple, the XRP ledger? How many of you know that? Let me prove it to you. RLUSD was minted on Ethereum, and they applied to the New York Stock Exchange, sorry, New York State Securities and Exchange Commission for the registration of RLUSD on the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum's future is dependent upon XRPL. Bitcoin's future is dependent on XRPL. All you maxis, your tongue will fall out of your mouth when you discover the truth. I've told you, go to Grok, go to ChatGPT, go to DeepSeek, just right there, or open, what's the other one called? Just right there, what is spend the bits in relation to Bitcoin? If they have not programmed it to lie to you, to tell you, and by the way, I have the one that Grok gave to me, it's right there. And the 15 websites, you can go to them. Any of you who, Max Kaiser went to El Salvador to help them to set up Bitcoin for the country. He didn't tell the truth. That's why they are so angry. What do you think makes people so angry? It's because when the truth causes people to be angry. El Salvador started with Bitcoin in 2021. It didn't work for them. So in 2023, the only thing it worked for them is capital appreciation. That's it. So they had to go to Spend the Bits, a company that was created in Canada in 2021 for the purpose of helping Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin, they tried to do Litecoin, they tried to do the BSV, all those things aren't working the way it ought to. So for you to have a fast Bitcoin that can settle in 3 to 6 seconds, you use the XRP ledger, and the fee to do that is 0.00005. But if it's XRP to XRP, it's 0.00002. WikiCat is good. It'll happen. You see, WikiCat, you buy and forget about it. But you guys have to be engaged. Ivan, God bless Ivan. Please, everybody, clap for Ivan. Look at that comment. But I wouldn't say, I don't like using the word SHIT, okay? But Bitcoin is a good product that had problems. It is slow, old, expensive to use, and it's not environment friendly. It uses the electricity comparable to the country of Argentina. 5% of the world's electricity goes into mining Bitcoin. It's not good. Oh, red star, red star, red star. You found out. Adeyemi Okweyemi, God bless you, my friend. Don't worry about it. Stack up, put it in the penny wallet. I have tried to communicate with Sam Mappy. He's a great dude. I think that he's an apostle in this particular side of things. There always comes a look at DT981. Everybody look at DT981. Bitcoin is the coke of token. This is a wise man. Are you a man or a woman? He's saying, see, I like using the things about life, normal everyday things, to explain reality. Bitcoin is the coke of token, but there always comes a Pepsi. Bitcoin is a Ford, but there will come a Kia. Bitcoin is the Mercedes, but there will come a what's it called, Rolls Royce. You know, like I'm done. I have good subscribers, smart people. Ivan, the Apple founders. What was the name of that guy who died? Steve Jobs. They thought Steve Jobs was crazy. People thought Elon Musk was crazy. People think you are crazy now for investing in something that is about to change the world. Ignore them. Daniel, what were you saying? What did you retract? No. How are we a cult? How are we a cult? Do you see us getting angry when you say XRP is not good? Do you see us foaming at the mouth and saying XRP is every other coin is an SHIT coin? Is the Bitcoin Marxists who go around saying XRP is a cults believe lies. We are not. We're a community that tell the truth. For example, we've told you that the XRP ledger is going to be the solution to Bitcoin's problems, and I gave you the proof. How is that cultish? We told you that the people who are in Bitcoin telling you, how can somebody tell you to buy Bitcoin if you don't buy it at 109,000? Michael Saylor released a post on X when Bitcoin was at 109,000, telling people if you don't buy at 109, you are leaving money on the table. People bought and now they are crying because it went from 109 to 104. So, which one is a cult? A cult should be somebody that believes you should buy something no matter how expensive it is, and wait till 2040 to get one Bitcoin at 13 million. That's a cult. Max Kaiser gets angry when you talk about anything. Look at that guy that bought Bitcoin when it was $1. His name starts with V. He's a black dude. It's worth like $300 million, right? He goes, oh, XRPs, get rid of that thing. Get rid of that thing. It's not going to be up to $1. It goes to $2. He says, okay, maximum $3, and that's about it. Why? Why do you do that? So XRP Army is not a cult. We say, I have XRP and I have Bitcoin. And I say, oh, I like Bitcoin. I say, I like Bitcoin. I have nothing against Bitcoin. What I have against Bitcoin is the people that are running around saying Bitcoin is everything. BTC, Short Rambo. Everybody look at Short Rambo. Clap for Short Rambo. BTC is to crypto what dial-up is to the internet, slow and outdated. If you notice on my channel, I'm always using common sense. Water pipes, buildings, electricians, airplanes, telephones. I'm using things that people can relate to see that this thing has happened before. Short Rambo, thank you very much for such a powerful comment. Daniel Smith says BTC is Ethernet, XRP is Wi-Fi. Correct. You see, this is what I'm saying. People can't understand things if we don't relate it to what they already know and are aware of. Faith, take him under that tree. He's going to like the shade. Take him to go to that under that tree. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can sell all your altcoins and go to Bitcoin. Andy, sell all your altcoins and put them in Bitcoin. That's the solution. You don't have to wish. Just sell them and go to Bitcoin. Elon is a little crazy. And you know, daddies get old, right? You know, daddies retire. Defiant energy. Elon is a little crazy. You think he's crazy? I think he's he's the kind of person that a lot of people hate him for Doge and all that. But the guy is very smart. People say, oh, he's not smart, you know. And these people who are saying he's not smart, they've not done anything. They've not created anything. They've not run any company. So if you know the story of Coca-Cola, you know that Asa Candler bought the recipe from a frustrated alchemist, and the rest is history. He bought it for $278 and something cents. The recipe for Coca-Cola. So it wasn't his creation. People say, oh, Elon didn't create anything. In business, you have to be smart. If you find a product that is good, you pay for it, you take it, and you make it a success. Short ramble, go and research, spend the bits. Spend the bits. David Schwartz was he was a coder with Bitcoin. That should tell you all you need to know. And is their chief technology officer. Doesn't that tell you something? Yes, Da Vinci Jeremy. Yes, that's right. So he says, oh, get rid of that thing. Now he got to $2.50, $3 or something. He says, get rid of that thing. Ah, it's only going to get to $4. That's it. Oh, yeah, yeah, you know. Thank you, Frank Benson. I don't know much about Core, Sonny Lakers. Look at Adeyemi Opeyemi's comment, gentlemen. He says, I really respect your person, first as a man of God, and your words aren't just mere opinions. They are well researched and refined. But look at what he says, what he followed. This is a very big statement. Everybody, look at this statement by this young man. He said, money is, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, I can't see your profile. But he says, money is changing form and digital history is being made before our eyes. Guys, that's the summary of everything. See, the money doesn't disappear. That's what I was telling you about Solana. They have $12.6 billion market cap for their meme coins. They know what they're doing. If you like, create a meme every 1 minute. Money is just going around. They are getting commissions. They are getting $5 when you sell. They take when you buy. It's a jungle, and they are making the best of it. Now, as soon as regulation comes, that will completely wipe out that meme coin market. So what happens with the 12 billion? It's going to go to the XRP ledger. I believe it with all my heart. Solana will work with XRP Ledger. All of them are going to work. Now, if I'm wrong, the 12 billion, the point is it's not going anywhere. It's going to be within the Solana because people have to find somewhere else to put the money. Yeah, Kiflom, I saw what you said the other day, but I read it. I read what you were saying, but that is not the future. I've told you, you have your position, you have your idea. You said I should educate myself. Send me your literature. That's all. I have an email. Send me the literature. Send me the literature. I've done some research also myself. Why should it be only one way? Why? Why can't you make money on your own idea and create wealth on your own BSV? And why can't I do it on my own side? Don't you know that people made money on Luna Classic before it used to be called Luna, right? Before it collapsed. You don't know that? There are people who actually bought property before it collapsed. Do you know that we have somebody who is a subscriber on this channel who made money from Bitcoin and bought a farm, and she was sharing with us her experience, and he has goats, ducks and chickens and all that. Do you know that? So the point I'm making is this: I'm not denying your knowledge. I'm just saying there are many roads in Africa. They have this saying: there are many roads that lead to the market. You see what I'm saying? So, and some of us have done well with the little we have in the cryptos that we've invested in. There are people who are living off of it. I know somebody who has lived off of Bitcoin for a while. So whether I'm not educated on it or I'm not, nobody can know everything. And if you know something I don't, share it with me. And I have a choice to use what you are sharing or not to use it. You are a responsible adult. I'm a responsible adult. It's your bias. That's what you like. Go with what you like. All of crypto will not collapse and BSV will take over, and now it's only BSV. It's not going to happen. Did you hear what I said? So that's your bias. You said BTC is slow and useless, but BTC is not Bitcoin. Okay, fine. Send me the research papers that you have. Send me the documentation. I have my email. It's in the description. Just send it. I'll read it and I will credit it to Kiflom, brother. I'll say, this guy sent us this. This is what he's saying if I have the time. But just as you are asking me to educate myself on something There's also education on some other areas too. Nobody knows everything. You don't know everything. I don't know everything. But do we know enough to make us succeed? There are some people, they are plumbers. That's all they do. They don't do electrical. When they come into your house, you say, "Oh, can you change that bulb for me?" No, 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 no. "Oh, I'll pay you." We don't do that. I'm a plumber. I want to. You say that the bulb is flickering. Call an electrician to check your panel. They're not going to touch it. Knowledge is not a one-way street. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I am Louis Mello. Thank you. Sandman. Marcio Lewis, XRP. That's what I'm saying, short ramble. Send us the information and we can share it with the channel. Like, don't say, "Oh, you don't know this." If you really knew this, you would not know this. Well, just send us the information. Share it like we're sharing everything else here. And and he says it's too late to buy Bitcoin. That's what I'm saying. I have nothing against Bitcoin. It's old, it's slow, it's not environmental friendly, but it's a good store of value. Come on. Who doesn't want that? It's going to 1 million. Bitcoin is going to 1 million. So we should buy it. But I want to make some good money before I buy it. But I do have some. Okay, BTC is a fork of Bitcoin. Don't just send your research. Send what you have. I have an email. Send me a PDF copy of whatever you want to share. These 4 year cycles, BTC tops, then drops, then alt season starts. I do live anytime. I can do it early in the morning or late at night. I just do different times because I have people in Europe. Like you guys are in Europe, you are catching me. So no, XRP is not a scam, Xavier. Or if you believe it's a scam, so be it to you. But it's not a scam to me. Short Rambo. Okay, I'll go check out. No, 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 no. Short Rambo. Spend the bits. Spend the bits. Just tell Grok to tell you what spend the bits is in relation to Bitcoin. It's a company that helps you to spend your Bitcoin through the XRP ledger. Good evening, Abundance Grace. Blessed Sunday. How are you? Andy, in my opinion, there are things we don't fully understand, but I can tell you this. You can't have money moving through the central banks and the commercial banks in cross-border payment, and you will not see the increase in XRP Ripple. It's not possible. Short Rambo, it's called Spend the Bits. Exactly. Thank you so much, Daniel. XRP is the next Bitcoin. Abundant Grace is here, everybody. Captain Abundant Grace is here. She doesn't talk too much. She just gives you one short statement and she will go back and come back again with another short. She's like my life. Kryptonite is here in the house. Hello, brother. Pastor Jordan, how you doing? Follow the money. Follow the money. Pastor Jordan, I've been telling people I have nothing against Bitcoin. XRP Army is not a cult. But please, for heaven's sake, tell me why we can't invest in other assets. Why should it only be Bitcoin? Ooh, the Kryptonite is here. I'm so honored to have you, brother. No, it's not a scam, Xavier. You don't have to think. Just go to Grok and say, "Grok, is the XRP a scam?" Nice shot. Where have you been? Are you a follower of Jesus? Did you go to church? Hi, always in point, my friend. Thank you. Nice shot. Kryptonite, are you still here, sir? I know you're a busy man. You pop in to say hi to us. Peter Conway is greeting you from Ireland. He's a good friend of mine. Peter Conway, I'm telling Kryptonite you are saying hi to him. Captain Abundance Grace, can I give you a captain from now on? Abundance Grace, I want to be calling you Captain Abundance Grace. Is that okay? Andy says XRP will do well in an alt season, but some people who are fully in XRP have too high expectation, thinking the market cap will outweigh all global markets. Aha, Andy, can I tell you why it will? So XRP and other cryptos are going to explode the global uh, GDP. They will increase it. They won't overtake it. They will only increase it. Just like cell phones increased communications from 60 billion to 1 trillion. Just like the internet increased global GDP exponentially, just like oil in 1970 with Richard Nixon's removal of the gold back US currency to the petrodollar, exploded the economy of the globe with the arrangement with OPEC, Saudi Arabia, and all of that. Do you see what I'm saying? The global economy was 1.3 trillion. It is not a static number. As long as there are engineers, as long as there are economy, there's something called engineering and economy. As long as there are new technologies, new products, new ways of thinking, and speed, time conservation, and new commodities, not securities. Commodities will always explode an economy. And listen, XRP is not a security, it is a commodity. And so market cap is irrelevant in the scheme of things. Irrelevant. I want you to go to Grok, Andy. I want you to go to ChatGPT and ask this question. Ask them. I am knowledgeable about what I'm telling you. I am not wrong. I am 101% correct. You go and ask them. Ask GTP. Ask Grok. Just say to him, "Hey Grok," because I call Grok a different name. I say, "Hey Brock," and he said, "I'm not Brock. My name is Grok." I was kind of like, whoa, this thing is, are you becoming sentient? But anyway, so you ask the question, you say, Grok, please tell me, is market relevant for a commodity? Andy, that's all I will tell you, please. Now, will XRP get to $1,000? When you look at the market cap and you relate it, if you have been trading stocks, you will not understand. You will think it's impossible. Stocks are not the same as crypto. Cryptos are a technology, while stocks are actually a portion of a company that is operating within a market subsector of an economy. And if the sales of the company goes up, the stock values go up. If the sales go down, the stock values come down. And the security is a promise the company gives to the stockholders, saying, if we do well, we will pay you so much as dividend. Meanwhile, a commodity rides in a different heaven on its own. I'm done. Andy, there's something called the XRP calculator. I want you to go on to my... Look, people don't want to spend money. That's the problem. I have a course, $37.99. Rest your mind. Go and study it. Pay me. I will give you access to the course. Automatically, when you pay, it comes to you. You watch the 3 videos, your life will never remain the same. Period. Period. Hello, people. My son was calling me. Sorry about that. I don't have a problem with what you are telling me, Kiflom. You are wasting your time here. I'm going to limit you for 24 hours. If you want to help us, send us a document. Send us a proper PDF. Send us a white paper so that we can use it to educate everybody. This one, you are putting it inside it doesn't help me. Like, you are saying things that I'm not against what you are saying. I'm only saying, why are you even trying to convince me to do something BSV, not BSV? Like, do I really need it? I'm okay with what I have. And you know what I mean? But it would be nice. It would be nice if you can send me a proper white list, white paper, and also then send it to us. Let's learn. but you seem to be in the mode to, oh, look at this thing is better than this that's not what I'm doing here. Okay, so if you keep going at it, I will just time you out for 24 hours, or but send us something. I'm interested in learning. Don't you see that I like knowledge? But I want you to send me, don't just be texting long text about why this is very good, you need to educate yourself. That's not how I want to be educated. Send me something I can read and I can do research on my own. All right. XRP Hollywood, why is it not going to go above that? Is it because of market cap? Dan Kulani, just go to the description, click on more, and you will see on my description the book is there. Just click on the description, you get the book. Exactly. No need to throw your pearls before kryptonite. Chat GPT said it will not be a commodity. Okay, fine. Try Grok. And then go to July 13, 2023 ruling by Judge Analisa Torres, where he says that XRP is not a commodity, it's not a security, but it's a commodity. Yeah. So XRP has made money for people, but it's just been around. It's never been more than $3.50. You know, it's just hung around the same. But people don't look at what has been delivered. People look at the numerals. Oh, Bitcoin is 106,000. Okay, can you buy it? That's the question. If you didn't buy it at 10,000 or at 5,000 or at 2,000, you know, like, can you buy it now? So my point is, you can buy Bitcoin if you want, but why don't you buy some altcoins that will push you? You buy Zbeck and you make good money, right? It's not a scam. Shark Tanko, XRP is not a scam. Simple, straight away. They don't sell their 40% escrow. That's not true. That's a lie. They sell a certain amount. They release a certain amount every month. That is the tokenomics of XRP. You got to look at the tokenomics. That's how it's designed. That's the structure. That's the system. Mr. What's your name? Oh, I want you to go and ask Grok what spend the bits is. It's not a scam. And if you realize profit, let's say you had XRP at 50 cents in November and it went to $2.50 and you took profit, it won't be a scam. You know that, right? You took profit, it won't be a scam. And the court sued XRP, the SEC sued XRP for 4 years. The case, a portion of the case is still left unresolved. So it's not a scam. I told you, go and review Spend the Bits. If you have courage, go to Grok and say, what is Spend the Bits in relation to Bitcoin? Spend the Bits is spend, S-P-E-N-D, the bits, T-H-E, and bits. It's a company that was formed just to help El Salvador spend Bitcoin between 3 to 5 seconds settlement. And the fee on the XRP ledger to do that is 0.00005. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. The releasing of the certain amount is deliberate. That is the design. Yes, everybody. So you go and start your own crypto and don't get it for free. Why don't you start your own crypto and don't get it for free? Do you know Steve Jobs? They started a company and they gave themselves stocks. It's just normal. The people who start companies, who have ideas, are the most rewarded. Are you a communist? So what we do is we bought the technology and we're waiting. One day we're going to reap harvests, right? I didn't do anything. I just heard about it. And if I spent $1,000 to buy XRP at 0.0006 and I got a lot of it, now I don't have that much, and I got a lot of it, but I know people who do. And now it got to $1.75. Do you know that I'm already rich? Why do I care about their billions? You sound like somebody who's upset that somebody created a company and had the nerve to take a portion of the company, a portion of the product for themselves. Doesn't make any sense. You sound like Judas to me. Judas said, "Oh, why do you wash the feet of that man with all this expensive oil? Sell it and give it to the poor." The pre-mining is the design. It's designed that way so that there's no need for mining. And that is why the WEF likes XRP, the World Economic Forum. They like Ripple because Ripple is pre-mined. They pre-mined it. The idea of pre-mining saves 5% of the world's economy. Can you imagine them pre-mining, mining Bitcoin, XRP right now, the way Bitcoin is being mined? Bitcoin takes 5% of the electricity of the world. So that's the design. That's the way. The tokenomics includes what they are doing. Yes, I have some Zibek. I just sold it. Yes, retail doesn't really move XRP. XRP is going to move when the design is complete. O, or whatever your name is, please go and check. Do what I asked you to do. Research, spend the bits. El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as a currency. Have you ever seen any other country adopt Bitcoin as a currency? You know why? They failed. It failed them. The only area it didn't fail them is the stacking, is the capital appreciation. So they can spend Bitcoin as they wish, sell it. They can sell it and get the gain, but they're not thinking of doing that. So you know what has happened? Spend the bits went there in 2020, 2000 and sorry, was that 2021, 2023 to help them to do their Bitcoin whatever. So look at what Crypto Night said, everybody. Pastor, tell them this. Watch the first 200 wallets in the XRP Block Explorer, and you will see every time XRP dips, those 200 wallets increase. So everyone must understand what they are. That they are going to suppress XRP as long as possible. Correct. Litecoin was supposed to replace BTC. It didn't do a good job. All manipulated. The Crypto Night is exactly right. We're not getting diluted. It has to be that way for now. Focus on the places you are make money. Oh my goodness, my phone is almost dead. I'm gonna charge it. I want you to focus on where you are invested. And leave XRP alone. It's not for you. Go and focus on other crypto assets and stop wasting time with XRP because it's not for you. Okay? Yeah, it's not for you. It's not for you. Google will tell you that I know what you're talking about, but it's not for you. Okay, you're getting blocked. It's not a scam. And the reason why it's not a scam is because it has utility. And that utility, so you just Google, is XRP needed? And that's how you arrived at your conclusion. And you say it's retail hype. Everything has hype. Bitcoin has hype. ZBEC has hype. Everything has its hype. Michael Saylor says buy it at the top. That's not hype. How high is actually plausible? Forget about market cap. The market cap does not apply. It's going to explode. I've had a very good engagement today, and I've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours stream. O says, I have XRP, but I know the only reason it will go up is retail hype. That's foolish. That's a foolish comment. It's a limited understanding. You've not done your research. What you did is you Googled within the XRP, and Google said, no, it doesn't. Because there are non-disclosure statements. They even have agreements on how much the price should be at different levels of flow across the ledger. All right. Dubai has already tokenized 16 billion real estate. That's what they're doing right now. Saudi is moving in the direction of the XRP ledger. You wouldn't give me your product. I don't need your product. I already have XRP. Parma Bull Moon Man. What am I going to do with your product? I don't need your product. Get thee behind me, Satan. No, I don't. Pepper Frog Bar, I don't have, no. Yeah, I put that old guy in timeout. It's just... Hey, Tony D, how you doing? Joe Darlington, people are not researching. They don't care about researching. They don't want to find out that what they believe is not true. So you say something is a scam, but it's made money for people. So I don't know. So those of you who are asking for a link to the book, here you go. That's the link, and then I'm going to just yeah. If you're asking for the link to the book, that's it. This is my longest live by far. I came from church. We had a glorious service today. Oh, it was beautiful. The Lord was just... So I've pinned the message there. You guys can... Kryptonite says everything is a scam except Jesus. Oh, God, that's so good. That's so good. What did Joe say? What did Joe Darlington say? I'm looking. Oh, yeah, XRP value is in the protocol. Exactly, I saw that one. Which people, I didn't see the first. Which people will stop thinking about market cap? XRP value is in the protocol. This is what I'm saying. I just don't use the word protocol. Take a pipe that was designed to move water. If there's no water in the pipe is worth $30, what you bought it from Home Depot. And the plumber who put the pipe down is now worth what? 30. If his fee is $100, the entire rig is worth $130. But as soon as water begins to flow through that pipe fully, the value of that pipe changes. Because in the house, you can have showers, you can flush the toilet, you can cook in the kitchen. Value has to do with use, utility. What is it being used for? Thank you so much, XRP Hollywood. What if the what is the pipe worth? I was going there. Kryptonite, you are in my head. I think we're brothers. The what is the pipe worth if it moves oil? What is what? Plumbing in the house is the most valuable thing. Same thing with electricity. You put the wires in. As long as there's no current in it, it's worth the wires and everything. But the day you put current in it, it moves current, it cooks for you, it gets the water hot in the water heater, right? It keeps the swimming pool warm because you got the rods going in there, the garage floor heated. That's if you're using electricity, right? The furnace goes on, the air conditioning goes on. The value of the home where the current is flowing through automatically increases. In fact, you may not even be able to put a finger on its value, because if you have to prepare food for your kids, if you have to take a shower, anything you have to do in the house with electricity, how can you value it? Running water is a gift from God. Joe Darlington, 100%. What if the person who pays to have the pipe installed has to wait until all the big houses have water? That Zestly Snipes, excellent idea, excellent. Reward sometimes comes to those who wait, because the water will eventually get to you. Here's the reality in life. Why are you buying altcoins? Because the people at the top buy all the Bitcoin. Aren't we waiting for BlackRock's purchase of Bitcoin to come to us in altcoins? So whichever way you look at it, you wait. So if the big ones share 100 billion and you got 500,000, wouldn't it change your life? If the big ones shared 250 billion and you got 2 million, wouldn't it change your life? This is what I'm saying. Yes, if Bitcoin comes 200K, what will it do for you, Fortnite chills? The only way it will be very good for you is if you already have 5 Bitcoins that you bought at 50,000 each, or you bought them at 10,000 each. So then your 5 Bitcoins will now be worth what? $1 million. And you only spend 50,000, 250,000 for it. Or you bought it at 10,000. You bought 5 at 10,000. So yes, I celebrate you and I'm happy for you for 200K coming. But if you are excited about Bitcoin at 200,000 and all you have is $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, then your Bitcoin, your 1,000 will become $2,000. That's not generational wealth for me. I don't want it. I take my 1,000 and I put it into the things that I know will create more value for me. Oh, good. If you are trading, that's good. Please do what works for you. I am happy for you. You are worried about mass adoption is happening off chain. How is it happening off chain? Do you have proof? Can you bring the proof for me to see? Remember, there are legal issues. Do you understand how litigious the West is, particularly the United States? Do you know what it means to do that? Do you know how many lawsuits will come? You don't, and you know when a lawsuit starts, it grinds everything to a halt. And I'm not talking about the government suing. I'm talking about lawsuits from all stakeholders all around. It's going to be a mess. So Zestly Wesley Snipes, do your homework. Mass adoption is what rewards the early adopters, but the mass adoption is happening off chain. No, it's not happening off chain. It's not happening off chain. That's why XRP Veil used to say, when they announce it to you, it's too late. When the media announces it, and if you're not taking position, it's too late. Why worry? If XRP delivered 350 in the last 1 year. Well, if you had 10,000 XRP valued at 5,000, you would have had 25,000 when it was 250. All right? Am I correct with that? Okay, so then you could have taken some profit. See, everybody gets to play in the ocean, including the small fish. Will we be eating like the big fish? I don't know. Okay, then get out zestly. Then don't do it. See, if you are worried, Jesus said, don't worry. So if you are worried about it, invest in something where they are not doing any trades with institutions. Just get out. Then you have peace. You know, when you get out, you will not be worried anymore. But if you get out and you are worried, and you are in and you are worried, I don't know what to say to you. You got to have make up your mind. So there are other investments. Leave this one. Switch off, unsubscribe from all the YouTube channels that talk about XRP. Go and find something that you can invest in and you can have peace of mind. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you need a threshold for investment. You got to be tough. No emotions. So again, like you said, no hate. But I'm just saying, we have our hope in an investment that we know that even if it gets to $4, there are people who have been holding it since 2017. Where did you see me, Andres? Mayor Arriaga. Yeah, so and when you say something is being done off chain, like I don't understand. Like, do you realize that no cryptos don't leave their native blockchain? They don't. Nothing ever leaves. It's like email. Don't leave. It's right there. It's like being on a table with a boundary. You can't go past that table. That's why it moves fast. It's based on email ideology. No, no, no. It's not me, Andreas. Probably somebody that looks like me. I don't go on a train. I don't even have trains here. I'm in central Canada, so no emotions. Yeah, the emotions will come, but you have to suppress it and say no, 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 no. I'm not going there. Look at what Zebek did just now, right? It went up, and I put some money into it, and I lost some money. So yeah. How XRP is incorporated into Ripple's financial product? No, I can't. Like you do that research. Go to Grok and ask Grok that question. It'll tell you to go through 15 sites and give you the information. I've been here for a very long time. It's over 2 hours. I'm going to go in a bit. But I'm glad that people came on. I hope we have over 5,000 views. That would be very good. You're the expert. Did I tell you I'm an expert? I'm an enthusiast, not an expert. There are no experts in crypto right now. The experts are the people in the tech world of crypto. You know why? It's new. When you have a new thing, they will create a syllabus and give it to the schools to teach people. So the first groups of people they are teaching are the ones in the banking sector. You know why? So that once they have it, they give them financial certification. They will now sell the products to you. And once the bank starts selling the product to you, it's too late. Steve, get out of here. If you know how it works, tell us how it works. But I said I don't need to tell you. Why should I tell this? That's not why I'm here. I asked the question, is it a scam? Yes or no? If you say no, I tell you. If you say yes, I tell you what I need to tell you. I don't have to answer your question. I don't have to answer the question you throw at me. That's not why I'm here today. I'm here to talk about whether it's a scam or not. Oh, yes, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. Just my opinion. Daniel, what do you have to say before I go? Thank you for timing that guy out. I don't know why people kind of just, Then you don't know how it works. Okay, so tell us how it works. Why am I going to tell you? I don't know everything. I know some things, and what I know is enough for me. You see, they want XRP to be designed the way Bitcoin is designed. Here's the problem. It's not going to happen. I know how it works, but I have talked about it. I've been here for 2.5 hours, right? So scroll back and go to what we've talked about from the beginning. You can't just come on now and be talking to me after 2.5 hours, Poppy, and say, oh, you don't know how it works, and then it's not a scam. I asked a question. My position is it's not a scam. I've been invested in it for several years. And of course, the price hasn't gone high like Bitcoin, but the tokenomics is different. It's pre-mined. A lot of things are different. And history and everything that you look at, you see, yeah. So Daniel, thank you so much. Poppy, look at what Daniel wrote. You still have the Nostro Vostro accounts in place. The Nostro Vostro accounts are in place. This live is almost 3 hours. So how am I going to tell you that you just jumped in and you're talking, you don't know what has been discussed? People are asking me, tell me, how do you know? What do you know about it? Go from the beginning, then you see. Exactly. Percentage-wise, XRP has up. That is in the short term. Over time, maybe if you bought Bitcoin at $1, yes, it outperformed XRP. But if you look at over the last little while, somebody was telling me that he didn't see any appreciation in 2017. I said, no. If you go back to 2017, XRP was 16 cents, the lowest in 2017, and rose to $1.24 in 2017. That's a big move. Is there anywhere you put your money and you will get 7 times? Right? Am I correct? Yeah, it's more than 7 times. Yeah. So, Kryptonite, you're still here. Get out of here, brother. I'll call you right when I'm done. Get out of here. Go do something else, Kryptonite. Poppy, if you're a BTC maxi, if all you believe that BTC is the only one, then you're like somebody who believes that Ford is the only car that should be driving on the road, that there can be no other car. Okay? You need to understand. I've said, Poppy, I need you to go to Grok, and I want you to ask Grok, what does spend the bits mean? Spend the bits. Spend the bits. Let me tell you what it is, Poppy. Spend the Bits is a company that was created to help El Salvador use Bitcoin every day. And that company is built on the XRP ledger. So if you spend your Bitcoin through XRP ledger, the fee is 0.00005. If you do XRP to XRP, the fee is 0.00002. Spend the Bits was created in 2021. El Salvador adopted Bitcoin in 2021. Poppy, I'm talking to you. And then in 2023, after struggling with Bitcoin and it was not working for them as an everyday currency, they decided to ask Spend the Bits to come and establish their branch in El Salvador. Go and research it. Max Kaiser will not tell you that. This is why when people like Max Kaiser hear us talking about this, they foam at the mouth like demons because they're upset that somebody else could expose what they're doing. Spend the Bits. Go and research it. The Bitcoin's future is irrelevant in the scheme of using it as a spending, like going for groceries, buying coffee. I like Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin, some of it, not a lot, just a little bit. But I will invest it in the future because Bitcoin is going to $1 million. It's a store of value. it failed in its initial design because right now it consumes 5% of the world electricity. That's why the World Economic Forum does not list Bitcoin. As much as I don't like them, but Bitcoin is not, they don't list it as the future. They list the ISO 222. You people don't even know what ISO 222 is, the messaging standards. And yet you argue that it's a scam. I don't know what else to say. Good night, all. Good night, Daniel. I'm not an expert. I'm an enthusiast. That's good. Congratulations. You are using, Poppy, you are using your Bitcoin. You're trying to interpret XRP with Bitcoin. That's a mistake. You have two aircraft. The reason why they train pilots to fly a new plane is because a new plane is different. It's the same principle, but it's different. So you are reading XRP as if you are trying to read XRP through Bitcoin. That's a mistake. Tokenization, many things are going over people's head. See you in 60 months. Oh, God. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming on my live tonight. It's been a very healthy conversation so far. There have been some difficult ones because people believe what they believe. That's okay. Matt Franklin. CJ Witten. You see, they don't understand how it works. You have more available for use so that anyway, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't think I'm holding on till two. Okay, God bless you. Johnny, how long do you think I should? I don't know. I don't know, Johnny me. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you also once again for all the super chats. Appreciate it. No, XRP can't be mined. It's pre-mined. It's pre-mined. Love you. God bless. Good night. God bless. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.